Okay, so let's start today's session. Today we are going to discuss about some problem based on the auto transformer. Okay, we already tried some derivation and operating principle explained already in the previous classes and comparison between the auto transformer as well as the two winding transformer. So just try to solve one problem based on the auto transformer for the different load supply. Okay, so just try to see here. That means if you consider, suppose that one example of three winding, single phase winding, so their voltage rating given to you, that means winding voltage of single phase that is connected in a three phase transformer, three single phase unit connected in three phase transformer. Okay, so transformer voltage rating given to you a 2000 volt 1000 yeah. So say you can write here for that and 500 volt single phase 3 winding transformer, single phase 3 winding transformer winding transformer or is to be used as an auto transformer is to be used as an auto transformer with supply voltage of 3000 volt with supply voltage of 3000 volt 3000 volt to load one of which to load one of 1050 kVA 1050 kVA at 3500 volt at 3500 volt are to be energized from this auto transformer and the other load and the other of 180 kVA at 1000 volt at 1000 volt are to be energized from this auto transformer output are to be energized energized from this auto transformer output, from this auto transformer output. Draw a suitable diagram of connection. Draw a suitable diagram of connection. Diagram of connection and find the current in various parts of the circuit and find the current in various parts of the circuit. Various part of the circuit. Assume the load to have the same power factor. Assume the load have to be to have the same power factor. Same power factor. Okay. So this is problem. Now we try to approach to solve this problem. Okay. So first of all, just try to read in the problem. If you don't get to what are the parameters given in your problem, so then you just try to read and draw their connection accordingly, whatever you given in the problem. Okay. So here given that single phase three phase winding voltage rating given to you, that means 1500 volt. Okay, that has 3 single phase winding. Okay, now these 3 single phase winding you have to use as an auto transformer, is not, where the supply voltage is your 3000 volt and 2 load connected through the output of the auto transformer. One load kVA rating is given to you 1050 kVA at voltage level 3500 volt, and another load, that means second load, given to you 180 kVA at 1000 volt. Okay, so you just try to reconnect these 3 single phase winding in auto transformer such that your supply voltage consists of 3000 volt and load terminal output of the auto transformer of 2 load connected, 1 kVA rating given to you 1050 kVA at 3500 volt, and another load is your 180 kVA at 1000 volt. Okay, so in such way you just connect the 3 winding so that you will get the proper voltage rating of the output of the auto transformer at the load terminal of 1050 kVA and 180 kVA. Okay, so if you consider that you suppose that your supply voltage required is how much? 3000. That means the two winding must be connected in series adding so that your supply voltage becomes 3000 volt. Is it not? First winding and second winding, if you connect it in series adding, then you will get the summation of the voltage across the winding. Okay. So you maybe find their connection diagram first of all, then you try to solve the problem for the finding the current value in the various part of the circuit. Okay. So that means what I say that the supply voltage of your 300 volt. So this is the circuit diagram of your problem. That means supply voltage is 3000 volt. Now such that this voltage, if you break down in two parts, when you break in two parts, so one is your output voltage at 1000 volt, their kVA load rating given that 180 kVA. So this voltage, this voltage, if you consider 100 volt output, so here load connected is 180 kVA, is it not? And if up to this point your voltage is 3000. Now how much you have to voltage add from this voltage, that means 3000, that means another 500 volt. Okay, so third winding is already voltage given to you how much, 500. So this third winding, if you connect it in such a manner that their voltage adding in all these three windings. Okay, so if you find that the connection of the three winding in series adding, okay, so that is their EMF is summation of these three winding. Okay, so this one is minus, this one is plus, this one is your minus, this one is your plus winding, secondary winding, and this one is your minus, and this one is your plus. So this is your already 1000, and this is your how much? That means 2000. If you 3000 up to this point, and if you subtract 1000, then that means you will get the voltage of this one is your how much, 2000, and this third winding is your 500. So total voltage is appear from this point to this point is how much? 3000 from up to this point plus 500 from this point to this point. That means total voltage is your 3500 volt. Now for this, the output of this terminal of the auto transformer, just connect the first load, that is kVA rating is nothing but 1050 kVA, is it not? So their connection, you must be careful whenever you connect either two winding transformer, reconnect in auto transformer, or three single transformer winding, you connect it as in auto transformer. So their connection polarity must be conserved. Otherwise, your polarity output EMF voltage value will be changed. Okay. So if you want to output voltage 3500 volt, that means all these three winding connected in such a manner that all the EMF will be adding, is not? That means these three winding connected in series adding. That's why you will get the output voltage at the summation of these three winding, that is nothing but 3500 volt. Now you can find the individual current flowing in each winding. Okay, individual current flowing in each winding. Okay, so you already now how much current flowing through this one. First of all, find out. So here kVA rating is given to you. That means 10,000 divided by 50, and voltage rating is already given to you at 3500 volt. So if you divide 1050 kVA by 3500 volt, you will get how much? Nothing but 300 ampere. That means 300 ampere current flowing through this load. Okay, so you know that that means across this winding 300 ampere current flowing. Now you know that the kVA rating again here and voltage rating. So how much the current flowing through this winding? You just find out. That means 180,000 divided by 1000 equal to nothing but 180 ampere. So 180 ampere is current flowing through this one. Okay. So how much you maybe just redistribute the current distribution. So 3000 is going along this winding, and how much current is going from this one. That means 110 ampere, and 180 is going from this side. So how much more required here? That means 70. Then you will get the 180. Is it not at this point? If you KVL apply, then you maybe now. So if you find out the how much the total load KVA or summation of the load KVA, that is summation of the load KVA is nothing but how much? 1050 plus 180. That means 1230 kVA. So if you divide 1230 kVA by 3000, you will get the current drawn from the supply. Okay, that means 1230 kVA divided by 3000 volt, then you will get the 400 ampere. So 400 ampere is current taken from the supply. So at this point, if you 400 current, 410 ampere current coming into this point, and you know that 300 ampere is going along this side, so 110 ampere is going this side, is it not? So it is very simple. If you apply the KCL at this point and this point, you will get the current in the different section of the circuit. Okay, so just try to solve this problem by step by step. So this circuit diagram is clear. So just according to your output voltage or load voltage required to connect winding in such a manner that you will get that appropriate output voltage. Okay, one load connected at 3500 volt and another load is connected at 1000 volts. So you must be careful about the winding connection in the auto transformer. So just try to maybe solve this problem and simply just KVL apply, then you will fulfill all the current in all branch or in all winding. Okay, so you have to require the KCL apply at this point and this point. You know? So just first of all, whatever you have given, that means load KVA and terminal voltage of both the load, that means load 1 and load 2. And supply voltage is already mentioned that at the 3000 volt. So according to this, you have to just reconnect these three windings. Okay, and then you just find out simply the current value at the different point. Okay, so just if you show that in figure, then maybe observe that the arrangement of the three winding to suit the voltage of the arrangement of the three winding of the three winding to suit the voltage of the voltage of 3000 3500 volt, 3500 volt, and 1000 in the above figure, and $1,000 volt as in above figure. Is it not? As in above figure. Okay. This rating you obtain if you winding connected in this way. Okay. Figure. So the current through the load of 1050 kVA at 3005 volt is how much? So first of all, find the current through the load 1. Okay. So the current through the load of 1050 kVA at 3500 volt. How much? That means equal to if you want to find out the current value, then just divide kVA rating by voltage rating. Is it not? That means 10,050 to multiply by 1000, that means 000. So converted in volt ampere kVA, and here divided by 3500 volt. That is equal to how much? 300 ampere. Is it not? So this one becomes 300 ampere. Similarly, the current find out through the second load, that means 180 kVA at 100 volt. Okay, just find out the current in the second load. Okay, so the current through the load of current flow to load of 180 kVA 50 kVA at 1000 voltage at 1000 volt is how much? That means 1080 into 180 into 1000 divided by 1000. So 1000 is cancelled. That means 180 ampere. You know? Right here. 180 kVA can be converted into volt ampere if you multiply by 1000. So 180 kVA can be converted into volt ampere if you multiply by 1000. Is not? So divided by voltage at 1000. 1000. Is not? So this 1000 is cancelled out from numerator and denominator. So it will becomes 180 ampere. 180 ampere. Okay. Now we just find out the how much the total load supply. That means summation of the individual two load is not. So total kVA supply, that is equal to total kVA supplied to load is equal to summation of the individual two load, is it not? That means 180 plus 1050 kVA, 1050 plus 180 kVA. That means how much? If you add these two, that means 11 and 1213, is it not? 1230 kVA. So 1230 kVA is supplied to the load. Okay. So how much the total current down from the supply? If you already provided the supply voltage, that means 3000 volt. Okay. So just divide by this value by 3000, then you will get the supply current down from the supply. Okay. So the total current taken from the supply means is equal to the total current taken from the supply means taken from the supply means is equal to how much? It means nothing but you just divide kVA rating by voltage rating. Okay. So total supply load value in kVA is 1230 kVA. So just divide this value by supply voltage. That means 3000. So equal to what is your kVA rating? Total kVA rating is your 1230 kVA, is it not? So just write here 1230 kVA. That means kVA, if you want to convert in volt ampere, then we have to require to multiply by 1000, is it not? So just multiply by 1000. So kVA can be converted into volt ampere. Now just divide by the voltage, then you will get the ampere rating. Okay. So what is your voltage rating at the supply side? 3000. Is not? So 3000. So this 30 is cancelled out from numerator and denominator. And if you divide 1230 by 3, so we can write just here that how much it means. That means 1230 divided by how much? 3. Since 30 from numerator and 30 from denominator, we cancel out. So remaining part we just write here. That means 1230 divided by 3. So if you divide this one, then you will get the value of 3. That means 4 times and 0, 1, 0. Okay, that is 410. Is not? This value will becomes how much? 410. Is not? If you divide 1230 by 3, then you will get the 410. Okay. Now you already find out the load current flowing through the two load and this current how much supply from the mains. Okay. Now you just apply the KVL in the circuit where you already connect in a proper manner and just find out the current in remaining part. Okay. So we already find out this 300 ampere current flowing through this load and 180 ampere current flowing through this load. Okay. At the various voltage rating given to you. Now we just find out as well as we find out the how much current taken from the supply means. Okay. From the summation of these two load and this voltage, we just find out this value, that means 410 ampere. Is it not? Now you know that the 410 ampere current is incoming at this point and 300 current is going outside from this node. If you consider this point as node, okay, so can we write here anything? Then that will be better. So if you consider one node here that is represented by suppose X or whatever you A or at this point is your B, then if we apply the KCL at node A, so how much current is going from this side? This value we just find out. We are not find this value of current flowing through this path. Okay, so we want to just find out how much current flowing through this path. So if KVL apply at this point, at point A, then as we know that according to the KCL at any node, the summation of incoming and outgoing current is 0 according to the KCL at any node. So if incoming current considered as the positive, then outgoing current may be considered as the negative. Okay. So if you consider 410 ampere incoming, that means positive, and 300 ampere is outgoing, so this one is a negative, that means negative. Okay, maybe consider negative. And some amount of current, that means X, is going through this path, that is considered as X. Okay. So we can apply the KCL so that you may be right here the statement part. If we apply KCL at a point, then we may be right here. Incoming current is positive, that means 400 ampere is considered as positive current. Not. So 410 ampere is taken as considered as positive, and 300 is outgoing, so just maybe consider as negative. And some other amount of current that is flowing through the downward of the winding, that is below winding, see, that is considered as X, that is equal to nothing but 0. Okay. So if you solve this equation, you will get the value of X. So just write similar manner. That means you can write here so 410 minus 300, that means 110 did not minus X equal to 0. So what is the value of X? X equal to, if you take the right side, then you will get the value of X equal to 110 ampere. Is it not? So we write here X equal to 110. Okay. So you will get the value of X, which is considered along this path, that means this winding. Okay, so this is nothing but 110. Now, if we consider this node as B, is it not? This point, if you consider as node B, we already find that 100 ampere, 180 ampere going outside from this node and 110 ampere incoming at this node. So how much the current going through this one, this winding, this direction? Okay. So again, same things. We apply just KVL at node B, and then just find out how much current going through this side. Okay. So again, if we apply KVL, sorry, KCL at point B, then we just write incoming current as positive, outgoing current negative. Okay, so incoming current is your 110 ampere once from the above winding, and below winding is incoming current. If you consider X amount or Y amount, not confused from the KCL applied to point A and point B. So here consider the variable Y. Okay, so we just apply here incoming summation of incoming current and outgoing current is equal to again 0 according to the KCL. Okay, so incoming current, that means 110 ampere plus some amount of Y current is incoming to the node. So that is represented by Y, and outgoing current is represented by minus. That means that is nothing but 180. Okay, that is equal to nothing but 0. So again, if you solve this equation, you will get the value of Y. So that is how much? But how much? So 110 is your positive and 180 is your negative minus. So Y minus, you can write how much? 70 equal to 0. So right here. That means Y minus 70 is equal to 0. Okay. So what is the value of Y? Y equal to nothing but 70. Is not? So Y equal to 70 ampere. So in this way, you can practice problem based on the auto transformer. Okay. So just try to see here how we can approach for any problem according to the data provided in a problem. Okay. So mainly we just concentrate about the connection of the auto transformer of single phase 3 winding transformer according to their problem statement. Okay. So we just more concerned about the problem statement. What is your output to voltage of the auto transformer and supply voltage, how much is required? So according to that, you have to just reconnect the winding of single phase 3 winding in auto transformer. You know? So just you have to just careful about the data. What are the output data provided to you? According to that, you maybe just place the winding connection in polarity. Must be concerned about the polarity of the winding. So they are adding and subtracting of the EMF. You can put according to your requirement. Okay. So if you required here, suppose that at 2500 volt instead of 3500 volt. Okay. So what we have to do here right now? So up to this point, we have voltage 300 volt. So if we reverse the polarity of this winding, we will get the 2500 volt instead of 3500 volt if this plus sign is placed here instead of minus and this minus sign placed here instead of plus. So EMF will be subtracted. That means up to this point 3500 volt minus 500 volt, that will be nothing but 2500 volt. Is it not? So we have to concern about the output data requirement. According to that, you have to concern connection of your winding. Is it not? So you may practice some problem based on this auto transformer. Okay, so just we stop here.